Hello, hello, long time didn't see me, but I'm still here. I'm so happy to see you here on my Patreon. And today we will paint something cool, something, so from one hand it's simply, for a second hand it's complicated. Today we will paint a monochrome portrait with a very unique color. We will paint something like this, but in different size. We will use the very unusual color. It's new one. It's duochromic. It's a bit blue, but in the same time it's dark red. I found it in the new Grand Godet from Renesans. So take your pencils and get ready. Check my page for more information, for all scans, materials and reference photo. Hope you will have some fun. Let's start. So it's time to paint. I already made a sketch of this beauty queen, and now I need to decide where I can remove a bit of pencil to make it more lovely. And also from the nose, I guess. I'm totally unsure about the paper, how it goes, because I don't know what kind of paper I have. It's always experiment. Now I need only to reserve part of paper with traditional masking liquid. But no one knows how to use it sometimes. I'm gonna show you. You need soap for the brush. Sure, I'm using Renesans, it's special soap, but if you haven't, you can take any soap which you found. Soak your brush in the soap to cover it completely. And then masking liquid, traditional latex masking liquid, nothing special. And I'm going to thin it using my nail to have very beautiful thin lines, especially here on colors. But be very careful, don't overload your painting with it. Just a few drops to the lashes, maybe point of the nose, maybe. Other things, it's easy to control, but smaller ones a bit difficult. Okay, so clean your brush fast in the water and voila, brush is still alive. Some people using liquid, masking liquid without soap, and they literally use the brush only a few times, then throw it away. And we should wait a bit to dry the surface, and then I'm going to show you the main color. Oh yeah, it's pure magic. It's from Grand Godet, Renesans Special Edition, yummy. Let's take big brush, let's take big paper and enjoy how it looks. From the darkest to the lightest. You can see how granulation will start to create this magic. Oh yes, pretty cool. composition color. Looks pretty good. You can spray it to see how colors look, how colors can react with water. You'll see the small beautiful particles, but you should take a time so we can put it away and quickly paint the portrait. So it will be only one color. I'm going to use just one color, and that's all. And we will start with the face. I'm going to wet and hold this surface. My brush a bit dirty, unfortunately. I'm wetting bigger space than I need, maybe with shoulders, maybe with hairs, why not? But please be very careful on the edges of the face. Hold this beautiful water lake. Be very careful on the edges. You should have a sharp brush for this. And let's start softly with the lightest tones. Remember, all this is monochromic. Here would be the lightest part of the face, here more darkest. The light is complicated from this side and from the opposite. So try to imagine how light's playing on her face. You can cover it whole face with paint very quickly, and then you can work and check, double check lightest parts. Honestly, I don't know which kind of paper I have. It's some kind of hot pressed, but very thin, maybe only 200 grams. So it starts waving, unfortunately. And now I'm going to check the lightest part on her face. Skull bones. Here, light from the window. Special skull bones too. Okay, I see it wet equally, and now I'm going to a bit darken the composition, a bit darken more shadows. If I see it's trying to dry, I'm just spraying it a bit very carefully and continue. Slowly darken her main shadows. You can put pigment, you can take, you can take soft brush to move it how you want to move it. Because I love soft transitions. can start with her hairs a bit more, because I want to create a soft transition between hairs and her skin. So I want to check all shadows, especially here. Everything is still wet. I'm always double checking. It's trying to dry, see? So, soft spray. So comfortable way to paint portraits, because monochrome is a very comfortable way, because you not worry about colors, you worry only about skin tone, not only, sorry, about main values. Trying to try from this side. Oh, maybe it's too much, but you can see here her shoulder exists somewhere. It's not so important. To darken her eyes just a bit more soft shadow, a bit more to her lips. Not bad, not bad. Let's move some brush strokes. Let's make them more soft. Here I see a more intensive shade on her shoulder. Here more soft. And I can lift up some paint with very dry, clean brush. Everything is still equally wet, partly not. Oops. Let's take the smaller brush to lift the paint. It's very dirty, my fault. Sometimes it happens. I took the soap, and let's continue. I need to lift up this part. I want to soften this edge. Very ugly brush, but it works so good. Can be a bit lighter. This part's trying to dry. Maybe it's okay. Also, let's check this one and her hairs here. Here I should move a bit. Hairline is trying to fly away. Not bad result, I like it. Let's continue to add some more details with almost dry brush and some pigment. bit more and more details. Continue to fill it. So I decided to blur her ear, to add some details to her ear, of course, because now it looks like something weird. Okay, here it's almost dry. Here is still wet. I can work here in this small place, but actually I'm happy for now. Maybe more shadows here to lost this strong accent. Yeah, and add small shadows under her ear like this. Small hairs. Now it makes sense. You still can work with your hairs, with her hairs. Yeah. And now I'm going to play with background, and now we'll wet on this part to create flowing granulation and more curious effects. I'm very carefully avoiding her face. So let's play this game with more intensive color. I noticed here should be very dark, very rare, and I'm going to use all this intensity darkness here. Starting to work on my mask and liquid. You can see it here. Looks pretty cool, I like it. I'm going to more and more to create this smoke. Yes, remember, smoking is very bad. Let's believe this girl not smoking. She did it only for camera. it's still a bit wet, but I'm losing my time because it started to dry. Now you should be very creative, especially around the edges. I decided to keep something like this. Okay, it flows, flows pretty cool. Make some structure. I want to make some more creative things here. Smoke is a very beautiful thing, so you can do whatever you want. Just make sure you like the main shape. And now I'm going to add a bit more darkness here. Because I like it. A few dark spots here. Only this flowing I don't like, because it's ruining the main shape of the smoke. It's still trying to flow. Let's play. We can move it a bit, or we can remove it very brutally with napkin and create some additional textures. I like that, how it goes. It's duochromic pigment, and you can see this effect starts to appear. Now I'm going to only check her face. I'm just taking the brush and shaking the silhouette. I don't love the whole silhouette. That's why I decided to double check it. Okay, now it's a bit better. I see the small drop. Let me try to remove it. No, her face dirty. Oh, so sad. Oh no, I remove it. Now also we can try to play here with small drop of water, with this flowing. Let's create some flowers. It can be very, very creative parts. And we can go back to her face right now. We have a lot of time to wait it dry. Let's take the medium tone to paint the eyebrows. I'm sure you can use any kind of hot pressed paper which you already love. Here I see more dark lips. Generally here it should be a bit darker. Maybe darken a bit and a bit, slowly, step by step. Partly all this paper is still a bit wet. And darker and darker. And also I shouldn't forget about the eye. We can connect lashes with dark backgrounds. We also can continue with her eyebrows. And unlock this highlight because it's not exist here. I decided to wet and hold this surface. Maybe I choose a long brush for this because this not so correct. And let's double check the whole portrait. Let's check all this highlights. Okay, now it's better, more realistic, a bit. Okay, something like this. Let's continue with eyes, eyebrows too. I think it's pretty cool exercise to enjoy this crazy blue color. Still I want to add here more darkness. Maybe it's a good idea, maybe not. Let's see. Let's pre-wetten this part with spray, but cover please face. Wow, it's flowing. Let's add some fun, because I feel this part needs to be a bit darker. I love this darkness. Looks marvelous. So continue with her face. Still wet, boring. How about her nose? Small, horrible brush for blurring. I don't like how it looks now. It's horrible, horrible. That's why I decided to lift up a bit. Continue with the shadow, maybe with lashes. Paint eyebrows, few hairs, it's pretty curious paper, it eats color so easily, much more than I used. If I don't like something, I blur it. Okay. Let's dry it a bit. Wow, it's finally dry, almost, not here. And let's continue with her face with small face details. Oh, we also can remove the masking liquids with special eraser from Renesans. Oh yeah, makes sense. The nose, oh my god, it's horrible. I will fix it right now. The hair here. Oh, hair is pretty cool. As you can see, result 50-50 because I should be more accurate, but I can fix it very easily. Let's take the smallest brush we can find and double check the nose shape. Phew, take a breath. Not bad. And this hair I also want to make much thinner. Make it semi-transparent. Okay, it's better. Few hairs, small hairs here. Few hairs here. Let's go back to lashes and eyes. No, she looks more alive. It's good. But still some eyebrows is missing. I want to make it more detailed. And now nose finally. I want to paint her piercing because I like it. Doesn't matter here. But I need this soft shadow. Okie dokie, small dot, darkest dot in her eye. Small accents. Looks too dark. I don't like it, but it looks too dark because one small shadow is missing. Here on the tip on her nose. I got such a bad brush. Why I took it? This kind of brush is very good only for landscapes. Here also shouldn't be so light. But I want to make her skull bones a bit more stronger. So I need to add shadow here and move it. And also I should be very careful with the edge of the wet part of face. So I'm decided to double check her face for all shadows, especially this part, because I feel it should be a bit darker. Oh yeah, I lost a lot of contrast. Totally forgot about face structure. Maybe it's too dark now, but we can move everything. We can soften everything. Here also shouldn't be too bright. I'm always taking addition brushes to keep different shapes and shadows. It's good, this paper allows to soften the edges. Some paper doesn't like this trick. Soften this and this, and we shouldn't forget about neck. The neck should be also a bit darker. Going back to this shadow, maybe it's too dark. Let's see. Oh yes, this paper holds everything. Unfortunately, I can't remove nothing from this paper, so this hair can be lost a bit. But soft lift up can exist. Let's add a bit more lashes, maybe, to make her more lovely girl. I guess it's finished. Looks like something lovely and funny. It was a very good exercise. Let's remove the tape. Oops, be careful with paper with masking tape too. I remove it partly, but I can recover it like this. Please don't tell about it to anyone. It's my secret. Voila. Let's blur this part and hide the secret. Looks pretty cool. Let me sign it and it's finished. Have a look at result. I sign it with red. Of course. So thank you for watching. I hope you painted it. Or not. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Hugs and kisses from Poland. See you soon.